In this video, we're going to talk about proportional graphs and tables. So there are two things that must be true with a proportional graph and table. They must have a constant rate, and they start at the origin, or in the case of a table, the origin may be included as a point on the table. The origin is where the x-axis and the y-axis intersect, and it is at point 0, 0. Here are some examples of graphs that are proportional. You will notice that each of the graphs starts at the origin, and the graphs continue in lines because they have a constant rate that stays the same as time goes on. Here are two examples of graphs that are not proportional. In the case of this first graph, it does not start at the origin, but it is a line. In the second example, the graph starts at the origin, but the line changes because the rate increases at this point. So this does not have a constant rate and therefore is not proportional. Here are examples of tables that are proportional. In order for a table to be proportional, it must have a constant ratio for every single row, just like a ratio table. So when we look horizontally, we can see that 2 times 10 is equal to 20. So in order for this table to be proportional, every single relationship across the row has to be times 10. Since all of these are times 10, this table is proportional. The second table has the origin on there, 0, 0, so it's a signal that it may very well be proportional. And then we would just look at the relationship between each of the numbers. So 5 times 8 is 40, so we want to make sure that we have a scale factor of 8 throughout the entire table. Since we do, it is also proportional. And finally, we have two examples of tables that are not proportional. For this first table, we can immediately see that it doesn't go through the origin because it has a y-intercept of 20. So automatically, this table is not going to be proportional. For the second table, we'll look at the scale factor between the two numbers. In the first row, we have a scale factor of 5, and in the second row, we have a scale factor of 4, and automatically they don't have the same ratio, and therefore this cannot be a proportional table.